Finally, after 12 days of endlessly playing multiplayer, I finally reached Legendary. To be honest, it's very tough. In this video, I'll share my experience of 12 days endless multiplayer. With no more delay, let's get into it. To begin with, let's talk about what cards I've used. During these 12 days, I would say most of the pain is in Bronze League, which there is imbalance in Bronze League sub-tiers. I wasn't able to beat those relatively beast eggs with my DSC 10s. However, I managed to rank up to Silver League by playing endlessly. As remember that I've played a lot during Bronze League. Everything is getting better once I've reached Silver League, since I can use the Lisa GT on this sword to fight in Silver League. Not gonna lie, that card is very useful. It can bring me to Silver 2 smoothly, and once I've reached to that sub-tier, I started to use McLaren P1 as my second card in Silver League. Both cards are quite great in Silver League. On Gold League, I've used the Jaguar CX75, which has a higher top speed among the Gold 4 and 3 cards. With the Jaguar CX75, I can reach to Gold 2 with less pain. And then on Gold 2, I finally can use the W Motor Lycan Hypersport and Porsche 911X Spider. These two cards have brought me to Gold 1, and I could also use the Pico Onyx since then. Now, on Platinum League, the disaster has started. On Platinum 4, I have none of the useful cards, so I have to use the Pico Onyx, which is supposed to be used on Gold League. But anyways, this card performs well in Platinum League. Once I reach Platinum 3, I can also use the Volkswagen W12 in multiplayer. The performance of Volkswagen W12 and Pico Onyx are similarly good, so there is no big problem. With these two cards, I managed to reach Platinum 1, which I can also use the Pagani Imola in multiplayer. The final step is play a lot. I've played tons of races with the 3 cards I've just mentioned. With the Lunising, I've matched with the Legendary player, so I actually don't win a lot in Platinum League, but by playing a lot, I still managed to reach Legendary. After talking about the cards I've used, let's talk about something you need to pay attention to. First is about knockdown. If you are confident that doing a 360 with 100% knock the person down, do it. Because with this strategy, you'll defeat that opponent and climb to a higher position in that race. I know knockdown other opponents are quite bad, however, if you don't do it, other players maybe will knock you down, and you'll lose the race. Additionally, it is also about knockdown. If you are not 100% confident that you can knock that person down with 360, don't race. Because if you can't knock that person down, you will end up losing speed and being caught up by other opponents. The worst scenario is that you'll be knocked down instead. Therefore, don't 360 to opponents at random. Moreover, if you are seeing a few opponents are close to each other, don't stay close and try to get away from them, because most of the case you will end up being knocked down. Next, you have to be careful in every single race. Don't crash, don't wreck, and don't race for a speed trade, because wrecking could cause losing race. Second position and third position could also get increasing ratings. There is no need to race just to get to first position. Besides that, you can also look at a small map at the top left corner to see if there is any car about to catch you up. If yes, try to avoid being knocked down. Lastly, and is the most important, stay positive, don't get frustrated. If you have lost a race, only 10 ratings will deduct. It can be easily gained back by playing a few more races. Don't get mad because of losing a few races, because once you are mad, it will affect the performance of the next few races. In conclusion, my strategy in multiplayer is trying to win in a steady manner. Under the new multiplayer, I seldom risk a split trade, cause I know it is not 100% succeed. Also, I try to remind myself to be careful in every race. Those are what I've done in the multiplayer besides using good cards, cause everyone can use them though. Honestly, I kinda miss the old multiplayer, cause I don't need to play with so much energy. Anyways, those I want to share. I really hope this strategy could help you achieve a high ranking in multiplayer. Although it sounds bullshit, but I think you will get it while playing multiplayer. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you with more Asphalt Legends Unite content.